Just do your part. What's your part? Amen. Make for your family. Take a stand for your family. Develop standards in your marriage, in your children. Take a stand for the community. Get to know your neighbors. Your house ought to be the church house. Your house, let me correct myself. Your house ought to be God's house. Your house ought to be the house in the neighborhood that if I know I need a prayer, if my child just got a report, come on, help me. If my marriage is on the rocks, your child ought to be the oasis of the community where people can come and see God, feel God, experience God. You know, sometimes new people move in the house and we looking and peeping out the window. I wonder what no, you ought to go bake some cookies. And I say, if you can't bake, go to Walmart. They are good, especially those oatmeal raisins. I tell you the truth. Go buy some cookies. Go buy a meal. Go buy a dinner for them and say, listen, welcome. And by the way, do you have a church home? I go to a great church called Christ Church. I'd love for you to go to church. Be who God has called you to be. Take a stand and stand up. Stand up and allow God to use you. But you have to do your part. Listen, you have to do your part. Moses had to stretch forth the rod for the Red Sea to depart. Oh, yeah. David had to grab 5 smooth stones by the brook, and he had to have enough faith to throw them at Goliath. Daniel had to have enough courage to go to his house and raise up the window towards Jerusalem and pray to his God. Hebrew boys had to say and look at Nebuchadnezzar and say, listen, let me tell you something. Even if he don't do it, I want you to know that he's able. Come on, help me here. Peter had to step out of the boat. That was a line. The Bible says he stepped out of the boat. What am I saying? You have to do your part. When you stand up, he'll stand up. Y'all hearing what I'm saying? What is your part? Cross the line. What is your part? Cross the line. What is your part? Cross the line. Let God know today you are his own, on his side, on the side of the local church, that you are on the side of the unchurched in your neighborhood. So if they're not, so if you are willing to cross the line today, come on down. Stand across this line. I'm drawing a line right here, right here, right here. And if I wish I had some people of Christ Church that know that God is speaking to you right now, I double dog dare you right now, amen, to stand up, get up out of your seat and come and cross this line. Come and cross this line and declare that for God I live and for God I'll die. Come and cross this line and say, I will be a light on my job. I will be a light in my home. I will be a light in the community. I'm not afraid of the enemy. The Lord is my light, my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is the strength of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid? Even when the wicked, even in the foes, they come, they eat up my flesh. They stumble and fall because God is with me. He'll never leave me. Cross the line, brothers and sisters. Cross the line, saints. Cross the line as families. Cross the line as a church. Cross the line as life groups. Campus pastors are going to pray. We're going to start praying. We're going to pray that God would help you. God would increase you, give you the strength to cross the line.